So to do your roof plan, if you check your roof plan doesn't look right because it's showing a cut plane, but you use your site plan to duplicate for your roof plan. How do you work around this? This is what you do. For your site plan, you press right click, then duplicate this view. Let's duplicate. Just if you have, what's the difference between duplicate with details? If for example you have annotations and dimensioning with on this particular view, if you duplicate with details, those annotations and those dimensions will duplicate. If you just say duplicate, you should just duplicate only the main work itself. Then if you duplicate as a dependent, anytime you edit work here, it will edit over. We are just duplicating this view so we can get our roof plan from it. So we go to duplicate, then what you do is, now there are some things you don't want. Let's rename this, let's name it roof plan. Alright, so this is our roof plan now. So what you can do is, if you look at all this, you don't want all these things to show, so let's do something. You see there you have your show crop region. Do this. Let's reduce the crop region area. You select it, then let's reduce it so that the elevation, the elevation markers won't show. Then put this off back. Alright, now for you to remove this project base points, then these stairs and some things here, what you can do is select it all, select all of them, then you go up to where you have filter. Then go to filter, then you would remove just the roof. This is, we just want to preserve the roof, so you go for column door, look for a roof. Okay, this is roof. You uncheck the roof so the rest can remain checked. So you now press apply. Now the roof has unchecked from the rest, so the rest, columns, doors, sweeps and whatever you have in this building remains checked. Then press OK. So what you can do is right click, hide in view. Now you want to hide all the selected items. Everything you have here will be hidden apart from the roof. Now you press hide elements. Now you've hidden every other thing here. So for best practice, you can actually, the falls doesn't look correct. If you look at this, the falls of this roof doesn't look correct. It's supposed to fall this way, then this one looks correct. This one's supposed to fall this way, this one's correct, this one's supposed to fall this way. We'll correct that, but before then, this is what we can do. You see this particular roof plan, it doesn't have a roof ridge cap. It doesn't have a ridge cap to it. You can actually leave it this way if you want it this way, but let's add a ridge cap to it. So what you can do is, let's select this, go to any of the elevation views. Let's go to south elevation, then let us move, let's copy this particular roof, copy, then let's move it up by about 20 millimeters. Just move it up a bit, move it up by 20 mm, just a bit. Let's say 30, 25 seems okay. Alright, so we've moved it up by 25. So now let's select a new roof for this, because we want to change. I'll show you why you need to select a new roof for this. If by adventure you leave it this way, let's say we leave it this way, then we select that roof. This is the top roof. There's two roofs here, there's one at the bottom, there's one at the top. Let's go back to our roof plan. Then this is the top one we selected. Now this is the top one. If you select anyone, it's the top one you select. So what you can do is, you go to architecture, then you go to vertical, and you go to your architecture where you have your walls, doors and all this. You see somewhere you have walls, then vertical, then dormer. You go to your vertical, you click on the vertical, then now let's edit this particular one. So what we can do, we are trying to create the ridge cap for this, so let's do select pick line. Okay, there's something I need us to do first. We cancel this, click on this particular roof, select a new kind of roof. Let's just select a roof we've not used. Let's, for adventure, let's pick this. Let's use this. Okay, now select that roof. Let's edit it, make it very slim. Edit the thickness of this roof. Let's just leave it at 50 mm. It would go down, but we'll drag it up back again. 50 mm seems okay. Then apply, then okay. Now the roof has gone down the other layer of the roof. So what we can do is go back to our south elevation. This is the roof. The roof is still there, but it has gone down. So let's move it up again. Move it up by let's move it up by let's move it up by 80. Let's see. 80 is too much. Let's take it down a bit. Take it down a bit. I think it has moved, has shifted. You select this, just use the arrow key. Make sure it's just a little bit above this one, because this is this other roof you are seeing is this place. So we just want this roof to be a little bit close to this one. So you click it, let's push it down a little bit. Use your arrow key, take it down. Then I think this seems okay. All right, so select the roof. Now if you go to your roof plan, now the other roof you selected is above. Let's select it. Let's rename this. You don't need to rename it, but I think we should just rename this to something like a 50 millimeter ridge cap. Let's use ridge cap. All right, so alright, okay, then you could have duplicated it, but since we don't need the 400 millimeter roof, it doesn't matter. Let's just rename it. So let's press OK. Now what we can do is go to your roof where you have your wall, go to your architecture where you have your wall, doors and everything. Go to your vertical. When you click on your vertical, this is what you can do. You select the roof. Now to show you can edit the properties of this roof at the moment. So what we are trying to do, we are trying to cut all this place to form the ridge cap. You use peak lines, then let's offset it by I think 60 millimeter. Let's use 80. Let's use 80. 80 seems nice. Then you select this, then come here. Make sure you don't need this particular one. Delete this. Okay, so what we can do next again is to pick lines, then offset at 80. Then let's select this, okay, then you select this, alright. So let's select this. Just select this round. Like for this place is a gutter. You leave this one. You don't put a ridge cap here. Your ridge cap is supposed to be at the top area. This is your highest point. All these ones are where your ridge cap should be. You're at your highest points. All this area. So you put your ridge cap here, then here and here. So add your ridge cap here and here. Add your ridge cap here and here. Okay, you can put your ridge cap here, put your ridge cap here, put your ridge cap here, put your ridge cap. We'll trim all this, then put your ridge cap here. So we have your ridge cap here, your ridge cap here, your ridge cap here, then your ridge cap here. Then have this somewhere here, okay. Then for this, yeah, should have it here. and here and here. All right, so I think this is looking okay at the moment. The reason why we don't have it here is because this, let's have it here also, is because this particular place is a gutter. This is where your highest point is, or this place, this is your highest point, this is your highest point, all this area are your highest points. That's why we don't have it here also. So let's leave it this way. So I think, should we have it here? Yeah, I think we should have it here. Yes, we should have it here and here. This is the only place I won't have. Okay, so what we can do is would click on trim. Let's trim all this. TR for trim. So let's trim this to this, this to this. Okay, then this to this, then this to that. Okay, then this to this, then this to that, then this to this, then this to that. Alright, then this to this, this to okay, this one, this to this. Okay, this to that. Okay, we should have one here. Pick line 80. Alright, so continue trimming. Let's trim this to that, then this to that, then this to this. Okay, then this to this, then this to that. Alright, then this to this, and this to that. Okay, this to this, and this to that. Alright, okay, this and this and this to that. Okay, alright, so let's check this to this. Okay, this, make sure you trim all this, make sure they are closely looped. If not, you can't create the roof ridge cap. Alright, this to that and that to this. Alright, I think, alright, so this to this and this to that, this to, okay. Alright, I think we are good to go. Alright, so we can do is click finish. Okay, I think we have something missing. Show the place. Alright, okay, continue. Let's trim this to this, this to that. Alright, I think we're done. Okay, so now we have our ridge cap set. So this is what we've been able to do. So that's we have the ridge cap. Now the roof is looking way better than with our ridge cap set. Okay, so what we are doing now is if you go to your south elevation, yeah, it's looking way better than before. So what we can do is let's correct the fall of this roof. The roof is not falling right, so let's click on the roof. Okay, now we are clicking on the main roof itself. If you click here, you are clicking on the 50mm. If you look at the center, that's not the 50mm roof we created, which cap, but let's click on the main roof itself. So for the main roof, let us go back to the edit type. So for the edit type, you go to edit, where you have your roof material, open it. So let us change the fall of this roof. How can you change the fall of this roof? You go to there, you have this your foreground pattern, you click it, go to model, I think, okay, let's create a new one. Go to your new fill pattern, you create a new one. Then let's call this roof fall. Okay, let's call it roof fall. Okay, so what we can do now is go and change the degrees to 90. The angle, let's change it to 90. Alright, Then the spacing, let's use 60 millimeter. 60 seems nice. Let's use 70. Okay, I think this is okay. Then this is okay. Then okay. Then apply. Then I think it's too small. Let's increase it. Let's change this to the spacing. Let's use 90. Okay. Alright, I think this is way better than the first one. Alright, so if you look at it now, the fall is looking right. It's falling right now. This is falling this is falling here. This is falling here, this is falling here, this is falling here. This is falling this way, this is falling that way. So it's following the fall of the roof now. So we are half complete at the moment. So let's put the directions of the fall. For the directions of the fall, let's go to annotate. Then for your annotate, you go to where you have your region, you click on region, then check is our field region vertical. Let's go to solid black. Then I think solid black is way better. So what we can do is let's create a small arrow. Create a small arrow. I think this is 600. Okay. Let me change this. Alright. So I think we've created a small arrow now. Let's finish this. Okay, so let's move this and keep here. So for this, let's mirror this. Let's mirror this. Move, yeah. Let's move it somewhere here. You can also adjust the. It's too big. You can adjust it manually. Okay, so that is for that. Then let's copy this. Let's keep this here. Then let's rotate. Let's rotate it by 90 degrees. Oh, I'll clear the wrong way. Okay, let's just move it. Yeah, I think it's the right way. Okay. Reduce. Then move. Let's keep it somewhere at the center. Alright, so let's copy again, then let's drop it here. Let's reduce this one because it's smaller than this one. Alright, so let's move, then let's centralize it a bit. Alright, so let's create this and this. For this and this, let's just copy this again, copy and place here. Then let us rotate it by, just take it and rotate by 90 degrees. Alright, so let us reduce it a little bit. Okay, alright, let's move and keep here. Okay, so you can mirror this so that you can face this other side. For mirror, you just pick out, let's pick the center of this to go to this side. Perfect. So for that, then let us make this, copy this again, keep it here. Make sure your direction of your arrow is following the fall of your roof. Then let's keep this, let's make 180 degrees, yeah. Okay, so That's for that. Then let's position it well, move, keep it here. Okay, then let's copy this, keep it somewhere at this axis. Alright, so that's for that. Then select again, let's keep here and here, let's copy and place somewhere here. Okay, so let's rotate again. Okay, let's rotate by 90 degrees. Press 90 degrees. Alright, that's for that. Then let's mirror this. Let's just pick up this. Let me use the center of this. Alright, okay, so that is for that. Then let me increase this. Alright, okay, so let us have one somewhere here, just a small one. Okay, let's use this. Since this is using that same direction, let's copy. Okay, let's keep it somewhere here. Alright, so let's reduce it as much as possible. Reduce. Okay, reduce. Alright, let's move on, position it well. Okay, move. Alright, okay, I think we are good to go. Let me keep this, move, let me place it somewhere here. Alright, I think the roof is not looking good. This is too small. Let's expand it a bit. Alright, okay, that is for that. So that is how you can actually do your roof plan. If you don't want to use this kind of arrow, you can actually shape the arrow as you like, as you please. If you want it the way you want, you can. Let's say I don't like this concept, I can, let's say, let me edit this. Let me use this. Okay, let me change this to this. Okay, let's say I have, okay, let me have this here and this here. Let me have this here. No, you can actually use a concept you like. Okay, let's split this at this, then trim this to that, that to this, then check. So if you want this kind of concept of arrow, if you like this concept, you can actually use that concept. I just made this because this is like very simple and straightforward. If you want any concept, you can form any concept you like. So let me go back, since everything should be uniform. Alright, okay, so that is for that. That is for the roof plan. So moving forward, let us try and keep our building in a cool looking site. I just a decent looking site, nothing too fancy, just a cool looking site. So now to do that, you go to your site plan. For a site plan, what you do now is you would let us create a boundary for this. Just detail line first. For your detail line, let's use a 30 by, just a simple 30 by 30 meters land, or 30 by 45. Let's use 30 by 45. So let's just draw. These are demolished. Let's change this to. And I noticed something for the 3D. Our entrance area is supposed to be having like a railing. If you put it that way, there's supposed to be a railing for the entrance area. So let us try and see if you can put that railing. Oh, this is taking time. Okay. Oops. Now it's not looking right at the moment because we actually changed the roof type itself. And the reason why I changed it so that it can be plain. What we can do now is let's select that roof. Go to your roof plan. It's not looking right now. select the roof plan. Make sure you are selecting the center. Okay, so now let's go edit. Let's go to edit. Go to category. Then let's use roof material. Okay, roof material. Okay, roof material. Okay, then apply. Oh, I think it's taking time. Then apply, then okay. Alright, so we used the other roof material, but it's having I think this is still okay. It's having lines in between. I don't like that lines. That is why let us change it. Edit, let's duplicate this. I want it to be plain. Duplicate. Then let's use roof reach cap. Everything remains the same. We just want to remove the lines there. So let us go and change default to none. Let's remove no pattern. Yeah, okay, so apply. So we've removed the pattern, I think. Okay, apply. Alright, I think we removed that pattern there. So now it's not plain. I want it like this. Let's say it looks on 3D. Yeah, I think it should look okay. Yes, I think it's looking okay now. Yeah, this is what we have. It looks good now. It looks very good now actually. Okay, now it has blended with that color. So what I was talking about is this. I'm talking about this entrance porch area is supposed to have a railing somewhere here, because somebody cannot just from here jump down. It's supposed to have a railing. So let's go to our ground floor. Then let's put a railing from here to here. Let's go to architecture. Go to where you have your railing. Click on your railing and let us use let's use this glass pipe bottom fill. I think I like this glass pipe bottom fill. If you want to edit the components, you can actually come here, but I think it looks okay. Let's apply this, then let's fix it inside the wall. Then just draw a straight line to form the railing, then put inside the column. Okay, so let's finish this. Alright, let's go to our 3D. Let's see what we have. Okay, so we've created our cool looking railing. So I think we should have a railing there to look better than not having anything there. So that, because you can't just from that side jump and go down, there's supposed to be a railing there. So I think we should add the same thing for this area behind the house. Let's go to our ground floor plan. Then let's do a railing. You do the same thing, go to railing. Then let's use the glass panel bottom fill. Just draw a straight line from this axis. Then let's link it to the column. Let it be inside the column, just a little bit inside the column. Alright, so let's finish this. Okay, this is looking very thick. looking thicker for some reason. I don't know why. It's looking thicker than the other one. So let's do it again. Railing. Okay. Then let's draw it from somewhere. Yeah, let's just enter the wall. Then let's attach it here. Alright, so let us finish this. Why is this looking slimmer and this looks a little bit is in my eye? I think it's the same thing, but it looks as if this one is thicker than that first one. Let's do it this way. So let's check it on 3D. Alright, so this is what we have. That's why I said we should put it inside the wall, because the steel will be going inside the wall. So this is what we have. So it looks decent. Now let's put our building on a cool looking side. Just a simple looking side, not that cool, just a simple one. So let's go to our site. Go to your annotates. Then let's do a simple site. Detail line. Let's do a rectangle. Okay, this is demolished. Let's just use lines. Then okay, alright, so let's use this. So let's correct this. This should be the dimension from here to here should be 30 meters, 30,000. Okay, let's use 30 by 30 seems nice. Just a simple size, 30 by 30, 30 by 15, but let's just try 30 by 30 or something like that. Alright, 30 by 30. Okay, so let's just assume this side is a green area, then the parking space should be somewhere here. Okay, cool, just a simple sketch. I think just a simple sketch would do. Let's see what we can sketch out. Just a simple looking sketch. So I think the site plan should be something like the side plan should be something like this. Okay, since we have our building here, our building area is somewhere here. Okay, we'll create a walkway around, a simple walkway around the building. Then afterwards we carry a setback from here, from the road down to here. Let's just assume we have a gate coming from somewhere here. Then we have our green area here. Let's provide parking somewhere here. Let's provide parking somewhere here. Let's provide parking here. Use as much green area as we can. Let's have this for green area. We have our green area here. Then for here, also have our green area here. Have a green area here. So this is where we are having greens and all that. As much as possible green area. We are trying to preserve the ecosystem. So let's be our security post could be here. If you want to model a security post, that's your choice. But for this page, just concerned about the green area and all that. So we're having a green area here. So this is what we're trying to achieve. So let us centralize this. The dimension from here to the fence is 11,500. That is 11.5 meters from the building to the fence. And let's say we are removing, let's say from that 11,500, because we don't have a survey plan, so we're just doing a rough sketch. So for that 11,500, let's just say we remove about 3 meters for green area. 3 meters. So if we remove 3 meters, 11,500 minus 3,000. So we have 8,500. So the 8,500 will be from here, from where we have the peak of the fence to this place. So our parking space should be about 2.5 meter each. 2.5 meter each. Or let's use 2.5 meter seems okay. So if you're having 2.5 meter each, we'll be having about 3 parking space. 2,500 times 3. Okay. So you're left with 1 meter. So let's just use that 1 meter for extra green area from here. That means we should be having, since we have 11,500, let's remove 4 meters for our green area. So this is what we'll do. This is what we'll do now. Let us create our, let's pick line. Go back to your annotate detail lines, then let's use pick lines. For this, from here to this place, let's offset it by about 4,500. 4,500. Okay. So no, that is 4,000. Okay, I think we have. We are mostly about green area, green. So let's do this. 4,500. Then so would have. Let's assume we have our gate somewhere here. Our gate somewhere here. No, sorry, remove the offsets. Alright, so let's say we have our gate somewhere here. Alright, so from our gate should be about, let's use 6 meters is too big. Let's use 4 meters. 4 meters for our gate. Then let's go to detail line. Then pick lines. Then let's offset. I have issues in my keyboard, so 4,000. Then let's use 6 meters. $6,000. Alright, so that is for that. Then what we can do now is let's create let's split this detail line. Let's split this so that we can trim later on. Okay, so we splitted it, so let's continue drawing. So what we can do now is, the next thing we're doing is we are doing the distance from here to here. Let's assume distance from here to here is about 2 meters from the fence. Let's just 3 meters from the fence. Let's annotate detail line, pit lines. Then let's assume this is 3 meters. Let's see. Okay. You'll be given a survey plan if you're working on a real life project. So we are just assuming this should work. So from here, let's trim this. To trim, use your TR. You can trim this to this. Okay, then this to that. Okay, then this to this. Okay. Alright, so we're trimming that. So what we can do now is create the next phase. But before we create the next phase, let's make our walkway around the building. Our walkway around our building, so that we don't just put grasses around, so that people can move around the building easily. We're trying to make a walkway around this path. For us to do this, let's try and use model line so that we'll see it in 3D. Go back to your site plan. Let's go and create some floors. Go to floors. Then let's use peak lines. Let's go to our natural ground level, because this place is where your roof is obstructing your view. So let's use our natural ground level to create our floors around our building. So to create our floors, we are not using this floor, because I think this floor is the interior floor we have. So let's use a different kind of floor. Let's duplicate this. Then let's call this walkway. Alright, so let's just call walkway. Then okay. Then let's use something that looks like a walkway. The thickness, let's leave it at 150. It doesn't matter, but let's just leave it at 150. So for the default floor, let us duplicate this. Let's duplicate this. Right click, duplicate. Then let's call this walkway. Alright, so we've created a walkway. So let's go and change the appearance, because that is one of the most important things we are doing this. So for the appearance, let's duplicate this asset so to detach from this other one. I explained right in the other class. So let's go and create a new one. Let's use a walkway that looks cool. Let's use something on stone. I think there's something on stone. Okay, I think this river stone rubble looks nice. This river stone rubble would look nice. Let's use this river stone rubble. I will be showing you how to use different materials on different material. The one you can download online, the one just different material, because there are limited materials here. If you are picking from here, there are actually limited materials. If you are going to floor, there are limited materials here, but you can download the one you want online. But for this, let's use something on stone. Let's use a stone. That's riverside rubble, looks nice. Oh, okay. Let's use this riverside rubble. Okay. For the scale, let's see, 900. Okay, let's leave it this way first. If it's not sufficient, we'll come back and change it. Okay, let's use this riverside rubble. Then okay. Then okay. Then okay. Alright, so you're set at riverside rubble walkway. So let's just pick line. You're picking the exterior of the building. Just you're creating a walkway around this building. So let's just use Alright, I will use three lines so you can see what you're doing. Alright, here. Okay. Okay. So now we've created this. Let's take it also. Let's trim this to that, trim like this is a string, this to that, then this to this to that, then this to that. Okay, so now let's create another one again. So all you can do is use pick lines for our walk around the building. Let's use 1200 offsets. Well, let's use 1 meter. 1 meter. Okay. So let's pick round. Okay, so let us trim. See, I'll trim this to that, then this to this. We are just creating a double layer for this. Then this to this, and this to that. Okay, so this to this to that, and this to this. Okay, then change this to this. Okay, this is looking okay, so let's finish this. Okay, if you go to your 3D, this is all you have. This is all you have. Okay, we've created our walkway around. If it's not looking sufficient, you can naturally increase the. So this is our walkway. So far, let's create our sites. Go back to our site plan. Okay, so now the reason I created this walkway around first, so that I can determine where to put our grass and our parking space later on. So for this, let's calculate the dimension from here to here. 6,800. We need 7,500 for parking space. Remember, we need 7,500 for our parking space because our parking space is 25 each. 25 times 3, 75. So I can comfortably park 3 cars. So let's see. Let's select this and skip this, and let's change this to let's say 8 meters. Alright, so this is for that, and let's align this one to this. What you can do is you can use your AL, or you just come here. Okay, align this to that. Alright, so the next thing we'll be doing is to let's trim this. Okay, this will be our grass. This is the entrance. So let's create our green area. Let's see, go to your annotate, a detail line. Yeah, let's draw a simple green area here, from here down to here. You have let's see, let me see the dimension from here. So this place, 8 meters. Comfortably reverse. Supposed to have a hammerhead somewhere here. Okay, so reverse. Let's see. Hammerhead somewhere here. Say you can never be the one, but God say, make I tell you, say now you in June in 1 month, okay. In 1 week. Let's move this a little bit. 6 meters, then our hammerhead should be about 3 meters. Let's just have a hammerhead here. Can be used to park another car, depends, but let's just have a hammerhead somewhere here. This parking space, 6 meters by, let's just 10 meters. Oops, that's 1,000. Alright. That I can never be all that I see. I've seen that. God is greater than that. Who can battle with the Lord? Let's keep extra space here. But I think this is okay. Many years, many ways. I have said. Let's just say annotate detail line. Let's just use this. Congratulations, I have seen the glory of God. Congratulations, let's see here. Alright. Started for me, and I have come back with a new song to sing. My God is good. Yes, I will come again with a new song of praise. My God is good. I think this would serve for the sites. This will serve for the site. So for the first thing we'll do, this is where our green area would be. This is where our pavement and our parking space is somewhere here. So this place is just pavement area. This is your gates. This is green area. Change this. So this area is green area. So we've successfully gotten our green area and our pavement and our parking area. So let's do something. Our sites. For our sites, let us use go to architecture, go to floor. Then let's create a floor. Let's duplicate this. Okay, let's duplicate. Let's call this paving. Just sites. Let's say sites paving. Alright, so okay, let's go edit. Now let's change this to okay, change this. Let's duplicate this. Edit, duplicate. Now let's call this site paving also. Site paving. Alright, so this is site paving. Now let's go to the appearance, duplicate this asset, then let's go and change the site paving to site work. Let me see. I have something saved. I have something. Okay, let's use morph black. Let's use this. If it doesn't look right to me, I can always change it. I have something saved on where I have all my other components, but for the sake of you all that just have inbuilt materials, it will be very okay that you guys use what you have readily available instead of me going to use what I have. I have other materials saved up I can use, but for the sake of those that don't know where it is or don't know where to download from, let's just use the one readily available now. Alright, so we selected the paving. The thickness for now doesn't matter. Let's just remember it's at 150. So press OK. Then OK. Now let's draw this thing. Since this space is like a rectangle, let's just use a rectangle to pick from here. Then let's drop it here. Okay. So that is for the paving. So this, I think, would have this to have a base offset of minus 50. Let's use minus 100 millimeter. Okay, then it's okay. Save your project. Okay, so we've created a floor. This is the floor. We go to 3D. We have our floor created. Okay, this is just the paving. Now let's create our green area. For our green area, let's trim this to this. Trim this to this. Then this page should have a turning radius. So for the turning radius, let's go back to detail line. Let's use fillet arc. This and this. Let's just use that is 3 meters. 3,000. This is okay.
Psalm 91 says the sun shall not smite you by day, nor the moon by night.
I think let's use
He will give his angels charge over you to keep you in all your ways. They
detail
will bear
line.
you up.
This is 2,000. Let's do the same thing here. Detail line, detail hack. Then let's just okay, so that's for that.
God is able to make a covenant with you and keep your part and his part.
Okay, this is
You can't
9,800.
He will help you keep your part and keep his part because he is God and he is just. You are the covenant.
Let's create annotate detail line.
You are.
Let's create something else. From it as
Somebody say, hey, 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 hey.
then I take it.
Where are my natural Delta people? Say, hey, hey, hey. Ebenezer, hey. Ebenezer, hey. Ebenezer, hey.
Okay. So we have our hammerhead. So let's create our green area. For our green area, just create another floor again. Go to architecture, go to annotate, go to architecture, go to floor, then go to edit, then let's duplicate this one. Let's call this green. Let's call it grass. Okay. Then let's edit all over again. Then let us call this for the thickness, for the height. Let's have it to be at 200. Yeah. Then the paving. Let's edit the material. Then let's say duplicate, call it grass. Okay, so now let's go to appearance view, duplicate this asset, go and apply a new material to browser, then go to appearance, go to site work, site work, then just check for grass. There's grass, dark eye, let's use grass, high quality. Let's use dark eye, I think it's dark eye. Let's use this dark eye, I think. Okay, let's use this. Okay. Then alright, so what we can do now, we are trying to pick all this path to be our green area. So we go to pick lines, we pick this, and pick this, then let's pick this. This is our green area. Pick this, pick that, pick this, pick that, pick this, pick that, pick this, pick this, pick this, pick this, pick this, pick that, pick this, pick that, pick this, pick that. Okay, this, that, and this. Alright. Okay, so let's do some trimming. Trim this to that, then that to, okay, this is okay. Okay, alright, so trim. Let us split this area. Split. Then let's trim this to that. Then trim that to this. Please, in case you don't understand what's going on, just slow down the video and watch it so you see what's going on for yourself. So the next thing we're doing is to click finish. Let's see what the problem is. Show me the problem. Okay, it's telling me the problem is here, so let's correct that. trim this to that. Okay, I think we're done. No problem. Okay, so let's check what we've created on 3D. Okay. Alright, let us see. Let's raise this up by, let's offset it by 300. Sorry, no, it went down by 100. How was I did before? No minus. Alright, so that's what we have. This is what we have. So this looks pretty good at the moment. So we have a parking space somewhere here. Then we'll be creating something like a profile that will be covering the edge, like a white profile that will be covering the edge of the. Let's just create that, like a sweep. Let's go to architecture. I must say this one first. So let's try and let's create a white profile that will cover the edge of this grass before we apply our walkway, our parking space. Or let's do the parking space first. I go to the site. For the parking space, all you need to do is go to components. And go to components, there's parking space and components. This is your parking space. So you just go for 90 degrees. Click it. So this is parking space. Let's change the dimension to 2.5 for the width. Parking width, let's make it 2.5. Then the length, let's make it 5 for the length. Okay, let's make it 5,000. 5,000. Then the width 2.5. Okay, that is for that. I just change this. I don't know what difference it makes here. 5,000. Okay, that is for that. So you can rename this. Let's rename this to 5,000 by 2.5. 5,000 by 2.5. Then press OK. Then apply. Then OK. Okay, let's place this. Let's use rotate after placement. Let's place it somewhere. Yeah, then rotate it by 90 degrees. So let's do that again. Let's do that again. Place. Check rotate after placement. Then let's rotate it after placing it. Place it here. Place it here, then rotate. See, by 90 degrees. Okay. It's not. Let's do this manually. Okay, let's rotate it by 180. Okay, let's move this in a bit. Okay, let's copy, then check multiple, and you can add constraints so it doesn't move. So let's move this peak here, move it to this point, then move again to this point. Alright, so that is for that. Okay, let me see the dimension of this from here down to here. Okay, it's more than 7.5. Okay, I would
Just take a moment and think about the goodness of God. The scripture says to bless the Lord, oh my soul.
I think the calculations we made for the parking space was not sufficient, so we're supposed to move the grass somewhere close to this area. We have our parking space provided already. This is our parking space. Let's see what we have. It still looks good. I've loved the grass to move to where this point is. The grass to move where this point is. I think we can edit that. Let's edit the boundary. Then let's use the align to AL. Align this to this. Okay, so we've aligned that to that. I think that is for that. This one has also moved, so let's just adjust this again. Okay, so let's attach this trim. Please, just in case I'm not saying all the things I'm doing orally, just watch closely what I'm doing so you can see what's going on for yourself. So I'm using the arc fillet tool to create the curve. Let's just use 1.5, I think. Okay, 1.6, no hola. See, okay. Okay, then let's click finish. Yes. You can, to delete all these detail lines we have here, you can just select them. You can just select, let's see, filter, lines, check none, then check the lines, then apply, okay, then delete. Okay, so we deleted those detail lines now, so now we won't be selecting those lines again. Now it's just the main work itself. The reason why those detail lines were there is because we needed the detail line as guide in creating our site, but now we don't need it again, so we just deleted it. So now I think the site is looking, the parking space is looking okay. I think so. It's looking okay, I guess. Okay, that is for that. So let us okay, let's put our white profile around this. So to put a white profile, you go back to components, your drop down, then let's do model in place, then let's go to generic models, then press OK. Then afterwards, generic model 2. Okay, seems good. Okay, let us create a sweep. For the sweep, let's choose a material. Okay, let's just create a squeeze. Let's sketch path. Let's change the material first. Let's do something white. Let's see if we have something white, like a gypsum wall material would be nice. Christ is my foundation. Okay. Okay, let's go for gypsum. Okay. Yes, let's use this gypsum wall board. Okay, all right, let's pick line. We are picking all this, sorry, okay, let's create this first before we create these other ones, because we don't need the white profile around this space. So this is what we'll do. Okay, let's change this to this. Okay, before we do this second part, let's just finish this one first. Then click check, double click on this. Let's use the right hand side east elevation. Okay, let's just create a simple profile. Let's take it up to this point. Then just a simple profile. 60 millimeters, okay, just something slim. Okay, then click check. Then click check again. Okay, let's see what we have. Then click finish edit mode. Okay, so this is what we have. So this is what I was talking about. Just created something white to make the stuff look nicer. I think it looks nicer like this. Let's leave it this way. Now let's do the second part. The reason why we had to skip this part, because since we are not keep putting the white, if we are adding the white this way, would have made, or let's add the white all over, because I thought we should just skip this front, but I think let's just leave it this way. Let's add the white separately here. Now to add the white separately, go back to the side plan, then let us create another suite. You go to architecture, go to components, model in place, then I think if you choose this, edit in place. Okay, let's create a suite here. Create a new suite. Sketch path. And pick lines. Alright, let's pick this. Pick this. Pick this. Pick this. Okay. Okay, let's pick this. Okay, I think it should be this way. I think I'm satisfied the way it looks. Okay, let's finish edit mode. Then double click, left click twice, 1, 2, then to take you to okay, let's use the north is behind, the south is in front. Let's use the south, so we'll be viewing it like this in front of the house. So we're zooming from the front. So we'll do the same thing. Let's create our profile from this point to this point is 200. Then let's make another one of 60 millimeters, just something slim. Then connect it. Alright, finish edit mode. Finish edit mode. Then let's go to a 3D. Let's see what we have. Okay, let's click finish edit mode again. Okay, let's see what we have. I think the profile is too slim though. I think I'm okay with the way it looks. It's okay like this. Okay, so far this is what we have. We've been able to create a cool looking site. Then I think this floor, let us take it down a bit by the base offset. Let's reduce the base offset to minus 100. It will go down a bit. Apply. Let me see. Let's see how it is. Okay, let's make it minus 50, not 100. Let's make it minus 50. Minus 50. Okay. Okay, I think it's better like this. It looks better like this. Okay. So what we can do is let's add some entourage. There's no need adding fence. If you want to add fence, it's not actually necessary for this design. We have a site and let's just place one or two components to make the site come alive. In order to place a component, you go to architecture. Go to architecture, yeah. Then choose a component. Then let's load family because we don't have entourage here for sites. So let's go to load family. So I have components on my Revit city, which I believe most of you should have also. So you go to your Revit city. I have it saved on my desktop. And yes, this is Revit city. Yes. Then let's go for something on site. Okay, let's see. Let's go for let's use, we are looking for trees, plants, planting and blocks. I think something should be there. Okay. You can just play around it, add trees from here, add, just to make this site come alive. So I think let me try adding a couple of these trees. Something simple. Okay, let me put a big tree here. This large detail tree. It doesn't look too nice on rendering, but let's just use this first. Click on it and press open. You should have applied it on site, on our site plan. So what we can do now is go to sites. Then the tree is big, it's massive, and there's a lot of space here. So let's just keep it somewhere here, just to fill up that space. And the house will be needing as much as possible here. So let's just leave this for this, just because of the rendering. So let's leave that for that. Then what next is we would be putting maybe one or two cars here. For put your cars, this is what I prefer doing. I prefer doing it manually. Open this thing instead of going to load it from family. Just open your Windows folder. Then go to where you have it saved, your Revit city. Then what you should do is go to where you have transports. I think transports. Yeah, transports. Then you see some cool cars. I've used a couple of these cars, and the ones that I like the most is I like some Audi. There's an Audi I actually like. Audi. Just pick the one you like actually. Let's pick this. Just drag and drop it here. Just something simple so that when you are rendering the site to come alive. So okay, this is massive. It's huge. Oof. It's more than our parking space actually. So let's go for a slimmer car. This is more than our parking space. I wasn't expecting that. Great. I think this is BMW. Okay. Okay, let's use this. Okay. Cascade. Then take it, rotate by 90 degrees. Okay. Alright, so let's position it well to be packed somewhere. Yeah, okay. And let's move it to the arrow key. Okay, this is looking good. Let's look for just one more car. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, I'm feeling cool and sporty. Let's use this McLean. Let's keep this McLean. Let's see what we have. So you can just play around these components on the site. That is for that. So okay, let's place this McLean somewhere here. Okay, I think that is for that. We don't need any more things again. Let's just leave one more parking space. Okay, let's rotate this by 180 degrees. Rotate, pick here to 180. Yes, 180. Okay, let's move this front a bit. Okay, alright, that is for that. So let's see what we have on 3D. This is what we have. I think I am pretty pleased the way this comes out, the way this thing came out so far. Yeah, I'm okay with the way it came out. It's pretty okay. But let's check out something. Go to your site, go to camera, click this drop down, choose camera. Then what you can do is just right click and drag and see from here. Okay, so expand the view range, expand. I don't know if a window should be here. I can't try to remember. I think a window should be there. I'll check that out again. So expand. Let's get our parking space also. Okay, you click here, then rotate. Okay, pan. I think orbit. Yeah. Beats.
We see your glory. We see your power. We see your beauty. We see your
strength. So that let's move back a bit. Walk back. Zoom out. Okay.
Who reigns in the nations of the world?
Okay, let's
regardless
see.
Of what's going on. Jesus, you reign in
I'll
America.
this a little bit to the side.
You reign in Asia.
Okay, I think I'm satisfied with the camera view at the moment. So escape, let's just render. If you render, to press render, just press RR. You see this teacup here. You click that teacup. Then let's choose our render quality. Let's use let's use high. Let's see what we have. Then for this let's do exterior sun only, since we don't have any lights in there. Exterior sun only. And then let me turn on the shadow. Let me see. I think the shadow is okay, but you can actually play around it, play with the time. If it's still there, you check the time you like. Let's apply this first. If you want it like this, just you can play with the time, play around the time. If you want it at maybe 10:39, it will change the direction of the. So let's leave our lighting. Let's leave it like this. Okay, let's just leave it like this. Then okay. Then you can adjust the exposure later on. But let's just render this. Let me see. Okay. You can adjust the exposure afterwards. But let's render this. Let's see what we have.
Come on, lift up your voices and say, Your Majesty, Your Majesty, we adore you, yes we do.
adore you, Lord. We worship you, honor you. Thank you for your love, for your grace, for your kindness. There's none like you. We worship you. We worship you.